What is good, fam? Now, I've got to talk about this. This shit touched me in a certain type of way because when I first heard of this stand your ground law, I said this to myself. I said it's so easy for somebody with that mentality to have this as an excuse, orchestrated, and follow their plan out and killing somebody and getting away with it. And that's what happened in Florida. Okay, Florida has a stand your ground law. This is the definition I found for you guys on Google, and I put it on here. This is the definition for it. But basically, what happened, whoever didn't see this on the news, it came on Channel 11 News yesterday, is when I first seen it. Okay, and I said what I felt immediately. I felt the same way I did when I heard the law. Like, I knew this shit was going to happen. For the people that did not see this video, I didn't find the original video. I found the video after that because, of course, they did a follow-up on the situation. And I will put that video into the description so you guys to know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm going to try to briefly explain what this video is about. A man in Florida was parked at a convenience store. He was in like a gray, I would say, a Jeep type of truck. He was parked there, and then another car came and parked, and I believe in a handicapped spot. A 25 or 27-year-old black man and his 5-year-old son got out of the car and went into the store. When they got into the store, I think 57-year-old white man that was inside of the Jeep got out of his car and started inspecting the car that the man and his son got out of. He was looking for handicaps, like tick a sticker or a handicap sign on a tag or whatever. And when he didn't see one, he started arguing with the driver in the car. And the driver in the car turned out to be the son's mother, the 5-year-old son's mother. Again, he's in the store with his father. And when he came out of the convenience store, he seen the man yelling at his woman or whatever in the car. I would say that he was probably he was probably a yard away from the car. Okay, close enough to be arguing, but not close enough to reach out and touch her, if you understand what I'm saying. But he came out of the store. He seen what was happening and went over there quickly and pushed the man. The man fell down to the ground, quickly took out a gun and shot him square in the chest. It happened quickly, meaning there was nothing said to the man that pushed him, or vice versa probably. When he hit the ground, he pulled out a gun and shot him. Like, that's what he was looking for. And that's exactly what I thought this law was going to do. Okay, basically, what the law states is that, and this is exactly the same thing because of course, a lot of reporters came to the police station to speak to whoever was in charge at the time of the shooting, and they said that the 57-year-old man, did nothing wrong. He felt like he was in danger of being hurt. Like, he thought that the man was going to cause him more bodily harm, and it's his right to pull out and shoot. Those are exact words that the police officer said to the media. And that's what makes it so disgusting. When I first heard that you can do that, then, my first initial thought was, shit, any person I got a problem with, if I'm in Florida, all I got to do is go up to them and disrespect them. I can go up to them and spit on them. If I get touched, I can shoot them. That's basically what the law is stating. And it looked like he did it on purpose. It looked like, because this man isn't upset because he couldn't park in a handicapped spot. He's upset because they parked in a handicapped spot. Okay, now, if it was me being the driver in the car, as soon as he approached the car, I would have put my window up. You have nothing to say to me. You don't have a badge. I don't have to talk to you. But I'm more than sure they were arguing back and forth, is what the reporter said, because of course the camera angle shows everything that happened. But of course there's no audio. So they said that they were arguing back and forth. They had an interview with the girl that just lost her father. Lost her her man or baby father or husband or whoever he was at the time to her. And the 5-year-old seen the father die in front of him. Because I believe I believe when he got shot, he ran back into the convenience store, and that's where his son was. And he only stopped into the convenience store to get a bar of chocolate or whatever. But when you look at the video, you can tell that he was waiting for that. You can tell he was waiting for that. Okay? And now the video that's into the description box is a follow-up video. And it said in the video, you guys got to look at this video, that a month earlier, he did the same thing to another black man, but he was by himself, verbally saying that he was going to kill him, verbally calling him out his name and calling him racist slurs. Which I knew what was going on, because when the man came out of the convenience store and looked, it's like he heard the words he was yelling at his woman, and he kind of ran over there and pushed him. You know what I'm saying? He was waiting for that. So if that's the case, yo, Florida, y'all, please talk to me. Y'all whack ass law gives people the right to do this. And this is just another thing that's sad about the United States of America. Okay? I made a video before about, you know what I'm saying, people, you know, fighting instead of hitting people's vehicles and whatnot, and, you know, destruction of property because you just got your ass whooped, or because you are mad at somebody, you don't want to hit them, you go and hit their vehicle. That's what happens in most of the states here in America. But you go to other countries, they don't have it like that. But here in Florida, you can go to jail because well, here in America, period. In America, period, you can go to jail for physically walking up and having a fight with someone physically, a one-on-one fight with no weapons involved. You can get in a fight and whip somebody's ass and go to jail for that shit. But there in Florida, you can get pushed, pull out a gun, and shoot somebody square in the chest and get away with it. Fucking unbelievable. That's straight up unreal. And I'm not putting this video on here because I might get copyrighted, might not. But at the same time, I don't want that type of footage on my damn page. I don't. So again, if you want to see it, I'm going to put a link of it into the description. This shit happened like 2 days ago. 3 days ago this shit happened. It's amazing. The footage will blow your mind. Yeah. You might be able to find the original footage of everything that happened from beginning to end, but I'm telling you, that truck was sitting there waiting for this to happen, and now they have proof because a man previously had the same altercation with the man, but the man just laughed it all like, alright, okay, yeah, I'm a nigga, yeah, you gonna kill me, ha 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 ha, and drove the fuck off. But seeing the situation of him coming outside and seeing that, oh, it's somebody straight up, you know, disrespecting my girl, he just pushed him. He pushed him. Him being a 57-year-old man, and I guess the velocity he got pushed, he fell, rolled over, and pulled out a gun immediately. It was smooth. Pulled out the gun immediately and shot him square in the chest. It was done on purpose. And now, after this evidence, and they see done it on purpose, let's see if anything happens because of this. But because of this reason, and this is the reason why I don't travel much, man. Because you're not going to say anything out of your face to me and I can't do nothing about it because you're going to shoot me. That's some pussy ass shit, yo. Back to talking about that pussy ass shit. And whoever this man that got a brother, a sister, whatever, family members, anybody that know this man that got killed, you better believe you can call me whatever you want, but I'll be looking for the same exact thing to do to his ass. No bullshit. It's like the laws are getting better and better for racist folks, not for regular citizens. There's not a lot of justice being served nowadays for the last few motherfucking years. There's no justice. It's just laws put in place to allow racist people to get away with their dirty damn deeds and their acts of disgust. It's stuff to protect them nowadays. It's not nothing to protect what you're going, like, I can understand. I can't understand. But say when he came outside, he beat him to the ground and whooped his ass and stomped on him and all of that. When he turned around, the man put out a gun and shot him. That'd have been a totally different story as far as media than what the fuck actually happened. He literally got pushed, fell, put out the gun, and shot within the same 2 seconds. But the definition of the law says he or she reasonably believes that such force is necessary to prevent death, imminent death, or great bodily harm to himself or herself. Now, you know, death was out of the question. He was there for the death shit. He's sitting in the parking lot waiting with a damn handgun, and then got out of the car to speak to a female with the handgun on him. So, you know, the death, he know he wasn't going to die. Great bodily harm, you just got pushed. Now, I want everybody to think about how many times that they got pushed from an argument. You didn't touch anybody. Just think about how many times you was arguing with somebody and then got pushed. Do you think any of those times was justified for you to pull out your gun and shoot the individual? Just a question I was having, man. This shit was on my mind since I seen it, and I had to make a video, man. But I have to say that I'm sorry for this tragedy, and I feel for his 5-year-old son and the mother. I feel for them both that was in the situation, and it's straight up disgusting. It's heartbreaking. Always like and subscribe to this channel. Peace.